No sense of humor, Mike.
Welcome back. No, I mean, so people say stuff as a joke, and I'm always one of the first to make jokes about stuff. But Brenda is very good at saying, listen, the universe doesn't have a sense of humor. So if you put something into the universe, it's going to create it. So if you put in negative things, the universe is going to create those negative things. And even if you say, hey, I was just joking, you may end up with what you don't want, So there.
Welcome back to the 100 Millionaires Podcast. My name is Walter Rillo. I'm hanging out with two of my best friends, millionaires, as you know, multimillionaires. Mitch Dorsky, before I say something to you, Mike, bring us in. What are we here for?
We're here for massive income from passive income, which is an amazing affirmation. And feel free to steal it, use it, say it 10 times in the morning, 10 times at night. Works.
Mitch, how do we do it?
You got to organize and then you can collect.
Because the point is not to work, it's to generate income. We were hanging out earlier. We just talked for like an hour and realized it's probably time to jump onto the podcast because we only have 2 minutes to deliver value because we've all got hard stops on the things we're doing. So, but Mitch, we kind of talked about doing the pandemic thing real quick, like post-pandemic. How do you make a ton of money right now? It's January 2023. Look, pandemic's over, but now we're dealing with the backlash of everything the government did to protect and save the economy back then. So now it's, we're in a hyperinflation market. Interest rates are driving up, and it's obviously the stock market and the crypto market have like flattened out, gone sideways, then gone down, and the real estate market looks like it's just going to kind of sideways for the next year or two. What can we do? What's going on out there?
The speed answer is
over to you, Dan. What's the weather?
Invest in things that do well in inflationary periods. That's the shortest answer I can possibly give in the Speedcast.
I like
such
that.
As, such as?
I mean, obviously real estate's the most Captain Obvious one, but there's others. But
I like business right now. I like recession-proof businesses that grow in recessions. Businesses
buy your
that
laundromat.
Started in recessions.
Buy a laundromat.
Yes. What is it?
Laundromats.
Buy a laundromat.
Things like that. Yeah, like you said, things that actually do better during recession. I mean, sadly, liquor store.
Car wash.
Yep. Car wash. Yep.
Supposed to close on that by the end of the month, so that would be exciting. I can tell you if people clean their cars during a recession. So.
There you go.
Rooming houses, right? Like
all the stuff. I noticed that people
hostels.
Like you would think that Starbucks would lose business during a recession, but actually I bet they don't, because people don't have money for like higher luxuries, like they can't go out and buy the Lambo, but you can always get that.
Still buy the Starbucks.
You can still get that latte from Starbucks.
Still feel rich with your latte grande, other code words, mocha, whatever.
Yeah. Double cappuccino mocha with a twist.
So I put into Chat GPT, I was asking it like, what's a good topic to ask a couple of millionaires? And it basically just said like, this is what it said exactly. If you're going to have a conversation with a bunch of millionaires, then you would want to start with the specific strategies that got them to their success and some of their failures and what a person could do to become successful. So even though this podcast is 1 minute over the time allotted, very quickly, I'll just tell you, like, one of my deals fell apart this week. I was selling a $4.5 million portfolio. The guy backed out after the inspection, and I'm like, at first, my partner was like, fuck. But now I'm very excited because I was thinking about holding those condos a little bit longer. So we just split the portfolio up, and we're going to put the multifamilies on the market, and we're going to hold on to the condos and keep selling a few. So
yeah, that's awesome.
Very good. Deal falling apart turned to a good thing for us.
Actually, probably is better.
I have something similar to that. We have a deal that's may or may not go through. It seems, and I'm kind of ambivalent about it because jumping into something big that's a little bit of ways, maybe not. So I'm stacking cash. That's kind of where I'm at for this time period, because there is a recession, then there's going to be a lot of opportunities later in the year, and I'm excited. Stacking
cash, dollar cost averaging. But my goal, or what I see us doing, is we're just going to be in the largest cash position we've been. We're taking the opportunity to buy out investors. We're buying back shares in our own company. Like we're just we're reinvesting in what we do, and
Smart.
Yeah.
Oh, another thing I'm doing is, right, we had a line of credit on my personal residence. I used that to buy some properties, and we're aggressively paying that
back down.
So that I'll just have dry powder. We had another line of credit on a investment property that I borrowed 100,000 on. I just paid that off. So same thing. So now we just have dry powder. Yeah.
Yep.
It's cool.
This is what you want in a down market, is a lot of dry powder. And I said it. Mitch said it. You said it was stack cash. I've been saying it for the last year. It was stack cash, stack cash, stack cash, stack cash. And
oh, I thought
right now the
stack
opportunities are
crypto.
showing up.
Stack crypto and steak. Stack and steak.
Stack and steak. Stack and steak, right?
Yeah. What about you, Mitch?
Yeah, I'm 3 minutes over to my next meeting. So
that's what I've been doing. I've been basically.
Let's just, give us a little bit more, Mitch. What is going on in your world? And then
I'm DCA into crypto, stake it for yield, and then continue to acquire real estate at, favorable prices. That's basically
what kind of yield. What kind of yield are you getting on your crypto right now?
I mean, it depends on the coin, but I mean, anywhere from
average,
like the lowest is 6%. The highest is like 28%.
Oh, nice. Nice job.
So I'm getting 9% on my Bitcoin. So
that's what you did. You staked your Bitcoin?
Not all of it, but most of it.
Yeah, nice job.
So stack and stake.
Nothing wrong with 9%.
Yeah. So I wish I've been DCAing a bit, and we just got a little bump in crypto, nothing crazy, but I mean,
dollar cost averaging, if you're wondering what DCA is.
You don't know what DCA is? That's dollar cost average.
I bought
and actually I actually, when I was much younger, got a lot of stock by dollar cost averaging.
Oh wow, yeah, a little
so
bump.
Take like $100, $100, it would go to my Schwab account, and then I would buy stock every month with that money, and it seems like a teeny amount, but it starts to grow. And then you look brilliant because you've been buying, and everybody's like, wow, he bought it at 100 or whatever it was. Yeah.
Yes. We're not going to talk about how I didn't get the ultimate Tesla entry because Charles Schwab needs a freaking week for my funds to clear. Are you kidding me?
No way.
What was,
really?
what was your,
surprising to me.
What did your entry point end up being?
Well, no, I bought stock. I was going to buy a leap option and do a strategy where I sell short-term calls against it for income, blah, blah, blah. Be off to a great start, but apparently you send your money in on Tuesday and you have to wait till the following Tuesday for it to be available to trade. I'm like, are you kidding me? It's out of my bank account.
Like, yeah.
So that's probably a strategy that we should talk about sometime.
Yeah, we need a class.
Options. I mean, not right now.
Dude, I was going to buy the Mark
week?
24 leaps, the 100 strike leaps when Tesla was at 105 last Friday, and I couldn't because my funds weren't clear. And now Tesla's at freaking 117. It was at 123 yesterday. Yeah. I was like, you sons of bitches.
So we're clear. 123 is still a good entry point for Tesla.
And Genius,
this is why
Chicken Genius says it's going to go down to 60. So you still got.
I don't think 60, but this is why I didn't, because I still thought about jumping in.
Chicken
yesterday.
Genius is not usually wrong.
Right. Exactly.
I'm not questioning his.
Well, no, Mike. Here's
assessment.
The thing. I'm thinking at least 92. Maybe it won't happen, but the stock got down to like 102 or 101. Never. When do you ever see a stock get that close to 100 and then it doesn't end up breaking 100? It rarely does not happen.
Yeah. Huh.
So as much as it looks like a bottom, and it does, because the volume is spiked up, it's got everything for a capitulation bottom. So I'm still kind of want to get long, and it might avoid the sub 100. But with Chicken Genius saying that, and with, and my buddy Pete said it and everything, like, I don't disagree with them. I could see 92, which is why I haven't bought the leap after not getting, because at 105, I was fine. I'm like, I don't care if it goes to 92. It's a year plus long play.
Right. Well, I'm still in for 2030. That's what I've said on this podcast.
Yeah, me too. Oh, I bought at 133. I bought at 112, and I'm holding that
waiting
for
money to come back to my IRA so I can, and then I'll dollar cost average.
Same.
So
yep. Yeah, those are.
I'm blessed because it's probably the money's probably going to come back. It's been earning a great amount of money where it is. It's going to come back at the perfect time so I can snap up a ton of Tesla. That will be.
That's the mindset.
Yeah.
We just keep grabbing more money. Like, I was on a call yesterday, and I've got to jump, but I was on a call. I do these roadmap calls with our students when they come through and evaluate their mindset based on their income, their past income. And it's like, okay, I see like your income was, 50,000, 60,000, 70,000. So you got a theme, like you're going to go up probably another 10,000 every single year. Like, that's just how your mindset works. or whatever I identify in their blueprint. And it was interesting because it was like a shock to them as I shared that, like, you don't have cash in the bank because you've never had cash in the bank. It has nothing to do with your income or where you're at. It's like you made 50,000 or you made 80,000 or you made 20,000, like, because they had their swings were all over the place. Like, so what's the most you ever had in cash? You're like, about $1,000. That's because
Wow.
you've never had a position in your life for cash. You're like, well, what about stocks? Well, no, don't have any stocks. That's because you never had a position in your life for stocks or crypto or assets like real estate. You just always just earned enough to get by. And if you wanted more, then you'd like, and I was like, what do you want? And they were like, okay, I want to earn more because I need this. And I was like, okay, those things don't actually really cost money. Like, it's you make an extra $5 grand, you're gonna get
Walter,
all
that sounds a lot like the T. Harv Eker temperature in the room thing.
100%. It's
Where
part of
they
my
always-
roadmap. First, I identify their thermostat before I can. What's the point in me making a plan if they're never gonna pursue it because they don't actually want it, right?
Right.
So I got to identify how much they're used to making, then point out that, look, no matter what plan I put in front of you, you're used to making that. So
Yeah.
do you want to just quit your job and then go do this plan? Because that's the only way I'm going to be able to get you to do this thing with the
Love
low
that.
amount of money you're earning.
I-
Unless you decide you want more. So I need to know, what the fuck do you want that actually costs money? And why do you want it?
I feel like when I hear your story, I say, richest man in Babylon, put away 10%.
Yep.
And T. Harv Eker's Secrets of the Millionaire Mind.
Yeah,
Both of them.
because they forced me to put money into accounts, and that forced me to go earn more money because I couldn't
Right.
touch those accounts. Those sacred accounts are what they just forced me to make more because, okay, I made the money and then I took 50% and I hit it. And it's like, well, now I need
Nice.
to earn the 50% more.
That's amazing. Bob Proctor was just talking about that. Same thing. If you could put 50%, it's neat when you get to a higher level. What you do is you open bank accounts for all these different like properties you own.
Yeah.
And, like, it's not like I want to grab this money, but I don't even see it. It like goes into a bank account. So it's never money that I like. Walter, what'd you say? You live on 40 grand a year. And so it's like
40 grand plus Serena's expenses.
Yeah. So the bottom line is that you don't, everything else just goes into investments. I'm the same way. Like whatever money I need for living stays constant. I'm not out there buying the Lamborghini.
Keep the businesses growing, keep them growing. Like, to me, I have more fun watching them grow than spending money.
And the funny thing is that the Alchemist
But
Nation,
the businesses also pay for me to spend money. So it's
Alchemist Nation almost pressured me into buying the Tesla. I was like, I love my Tesla. It was like great, but I was like, I would have been fine with my BMW that I had. And it's like, so I bought this asset that I have to pay monthly things on. And I'm like, for the most part, I wouldn't have done that. I would just leave it in these other bank accounts.
I'm with you. And I want a Tesla as well, but I just like, I barely drive the existing car that's out there.
Yeah.
I literally, that thing goes to the gym with me and back, and then I'll be like, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Mine's sitting in a garage in Rhode Island. So
right.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta jump this because my meeting is wondering where the fuck I am. So
indeed.
Michael Shine. Remember, what is it we do here? Take us
massive
out,
income. Hey, so I had an epiphany this week. So massive income from passive income. So if you say that, like I said, a lot of times during the day, and opportunities will come to you that will give you massive income from passive income. So that's
I like that. It's true.
Heck
and Mitch, how do we get those opportunities?
You gotta organize some stuff, whether it's investments or businesses or just salespeople, and then you collect
all that money.
You collect that passive income.
Because the point is not to work; it's to generate income.
I love
get the right people in the right spots, and all the money flows to you. Go to AlchemistNation.com. Learn more about our over 65 free courses, all designed towards building wealth, mindset, real estate, and business success.
Free courses.
Free courses, because we don't charge for courses that don't cost us anything. We put them out there, we record them, and then
there's a free intro crypto course on Alchemist Nation.
It's awesome.
From the Scared
Partnership course on Alchemist Nation.
There is a Multifamily Syndication Made Easy course on AlchemistNation that
Wow,
Vinny
that's
Chopra
nice.
made. We got Buy Real Estate to Cash Flow and Get Rich, which naturally I made. And then this weekend we got Names on Deeds.
Names on
Which-
D.
Names on
Which you do got
deeds.
to pay for. That's $97 because it's live in person, live virtual. All right.
Worth it.
Cheers to your success. You have a choice.
Always
Always
work
work
for
with
the
the best.
Peace.
See you guys.
Peace.
Bye, guys.
Amy, where the fuck is Steven?
Yo, he is coming. He was trying to move it to 11 this morning with you.
Yep.
And I responded, I can't do 11 because I've called 11 to 1. So then he said we went back to 11 again, and I'm like, dude, I already said I can't do 11. Like, can you do 10? So he said he could do 10:15. So he'll be hopping on in a couple minutes.
Got it.
I don't like last minute changes.
No, me neither. Because I would be going to the gym right now. Why don't we just shift this to tomorrow?
I can't really do tomorrow.
Why don't we shift it to Monday?
He's gonna be here in 2 minutes.
Yeah, but I got things I gotta go do. Like the gym. I'll call with Ron at 12. It's a hard stop.
I thought we were launching this and having
What is it?
like have to have it prepared for tomorrow. I thought,
Tomorrow.
aren't you pitching it at Names on
No.
Deeds? No.
No, I'm pitching Be the Bank at Names on Deeds. This course will not be ready to be pitched because there's no landing page. There's nothing created. There's nothing.
Yeah, I haven't heard back from Mark
Correct.
at all.
It takes us a week or two to get something.
Well, that's what I said, and you said no, Mark can do it. And I said, is that a realistic timeline? I don't want. Do you remember this whole conversation we had on Thursday, yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we were in different spaces. We were talking about on Thursday. So Mark can get it done. But it's going to take him a few. There's not a lot, but it just needs to be in front of his desk. He's got other things in the queue. It can get done in a day. It just has to get in front of his desk.
Okay. You told me to reach out to him yesterday and tell him to have it done by Saturday.
Be nice if it was done by Saturday, but it's not. So
Okay.
yeah, it's fine. Push and Be the Bank on Saturday because that's already done. It's already available. And Names on Deeds is just a reactivation of everybody, getting everybody reactivated. I'll tease out the course, but we don't have a landing page for it. So I can't do a hard push to the course.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. That's why we were trying to get the landing page done.
Yeah,
Okay.
it didn't get done. So
No
it's
worries.
fine. All this is feedback for us to know better next time, but we don't create new products very often. And I don't want to be creating new products going forward. The reason we built this one is so that it could be an end all be all for everybody. Yeah, let's reschedule with Steven. I'm fine. We could do, I don't want to do later today either.
Well, yeah, you really can't do later. You have shit all the rest of the
Yeah.
day.
Let's put it to Monday. See what works for him on Monday, and it gives us the weekend to see maybe if Mark can get the thing finished up.
Okay. On a different note, did Julie reach out to you this week?
I have no idea. If she reached out to me, it wasn't via text.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. She reached out to me about the payments. So
Yeah,
for your payments, I
yeah,
told her
for December.
two in December, one in January.
Okay,
For
perfect.
some reason, she thought one in December. I was very clear, very
Yeah,
specific.
well, that's what I said. I was like,
Blows my mind when
I'm
people
pretty sure we both were
misunderstand
on the same
things.
page. I'm like, if he gives you a hard time, just call me. And I'm pretty sure we both were on the same page with it. So
Yeah.
she said she'll just mail both of them together in one check.
Okay.
She just wanted the okay from you. So,
Yeah, I texted her back already.
okay, perfect. Sounds good. And then she's just waiting on one thing from Dorina. I need my 1099 to apply for apartments. So she
Yep.
needs to get one more thing from Dorina in order to get that done. So hopefully I can apply.
Yeah,
for
check
the
in with
apartment.
Julie today then, because she should, like, Doreena's back, I'm sure.
Yeah, I texted Dorina and let her know that Julie reached out.
Okay. Guys, this Steven, We're actually going to shift
Me-
this call to Monday. I got
I
to jump.
just got off with Vinny.
Yeah, let's not last minute change things.
I'm sorry. I
Amy,
thought
Steven.
that was the time.
That's all
That's
good,
why
guys.
we didn't put it on my Calendly. If it's
It
not on
was,
my
it was on
Calendly,
your calendar. I put an invite
I gotta
days
jump.
ago.
Let's
I
do
didn't read
Monday.
it on my calendar. It's my fault. My fault.
It's
I
Oh,
didn't
no
put it
worries.
in my
We're
calendar.
good. Here's what
Okay.
it's in the vortex. We have most of our stuff dialed in. This conversation is just to bounce ideas, and we don't have to launch it. Amy didn't give me a launch date until February 1st, so we got a little bit of time. You know, although she's obviously cracking the whip and she wants this thing out there.
So
She
let me
wants to sell.
just real quick. Hang on a second. Let me get my calendar out.
I'm thinking
So I
2
can-
p.m. on Monday, like right after the recession proof challenge.
Let's see.
Okay, so that's 1 p.m. my time.
1 p.m. your
That
time.
works
1
for
p.m.
me.
Let
What is it, Amy?
me
That work?
view booking.
And Amy, I'm gonna make you a host. If you could just make sure this gets on my calendar so I can definitely show up.
You got it.
All right, I love you guys. I'll see you at the RPC.
All right.
Cheers.
Love
Sir,
you
yes,
too.
sir.
Bye.
All right, so let me shit there. Okay. So 1 p.m. my time, correct?
Yes.
Confirm. Walter and Amy. Zoom. Schedule event. Probably be your Zoom, but I just put Zoom anyway. All right, we are solid. Let me just, yeah, there's my thing it said. Just gonna make sure. 1 p.m., which is 2 p.m. your time.
Perfect. Sounds good. I will see you later.
All right.